What's going on, guys? It's Steve. Some huge news out of the NBA. Demarcus Cousins just got traded, and Omri Caspi from the Sacramento Kings just got traded to the New Orleans Pelicans for Buddy Hield, Tyreek Evans, Langston Galloway, a New Orleans first round pick, and the 76ers 2017 first round pick. Now, this is huge. I would have said this would be a solid deal. It's tough because I would have said it's a solid deal if they were able to keep Tyreek Evans. I think he's a solid player. Um, it's just crazy news. I don't know how it's gonna play out with Sacramento. With New Orleans having Demarcus, Boogie Cousins, and Anthony Davis in the front court. The good thing about this is they're both sharpshooters. They can spread the floor. They can both dribble the ball. They can both post it up, play pick and roll. But to have two dominant big men, both averaging nearly 30 on the same team, is unprecedented. This is probably the first time in NBA history we've seen something like this. I don't know if this is going to be a temporary thing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's just a step towards making another big move, or if this is a permanent thing, or maybe they're trying to get rid of Anthony Davis. Who knows what's going to happen? However, it's really, really big news. Now, the entire NBA has their eyes on the New York Knicks. Now, before I even talk about that, we all know that the NBA is pretty much deadlocked at this point because teams are so afraid to trade away any of their role players for a star player. And the reason for that is because if you look at the Boston Celtics, they have Jay Crowder, Avery Bradley, some solid scorers, but really good defenders at the same time. So the NBA is pretty much waiting to see what the Knicks will do with Carmelo Anthony because that can change the entire league. If he goes to the Clippers, if he goes to the Cavs, we don't know. That can change everything in this entire NBA. So it depends on where Melo goes. So again, I don't know if this is permanent or not. It's a weird trade. I honestly did not expect DeMarcus Cousins to go to the the New Orleans Pelicans. That's really weird, to be honest. Can you imagine that starting lineup now? Whoo. It's very, very very, very strange to see Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins. They have Dante Cunningham, Terrence Ross, Monte Eunice. Again, they got rid of Tyreek Evans. They still have Drew Holiday, who was an all-star before. They have backup point guard Norris Cole. They lost Buddy Hield, the rookie. So, Anthony Davis is still young. DeMarcus Cousins is still young. So their future is still bright. It wasn't a mistake to trade away their rookie guard because they still have point guards and things like that. But the thing is their center position and their forward position in general with the 4 and 5 spot is just stacked right now. It's ridiculous. So they're gonna have to probably make some more trades to get some guards on this team, some more guards on this team. It's incredible, honestly. I don't think anyone expected him to go to the New Orleans Pelicans with Anthony Davis. It's ridiculous. It's crazy, man. Does that mean that the Kings are gonna try and get rid of Anthony Davis in the future? Because this doesn't seem like a permanent trade to keep Cousins and Davis at the same time. It doesn't make sense. Or at least in my opinion, it's going to be a lethal combination if they can get some solid point guards and role players around them. Just some defenders and shooters. They don't need any scorers because these two, they'll give you 60 points combined. And that's the minimum, so this is crazy. Anyway, the league's watching. See what the Knicks will do with Melo. It's been Steve. I'm out. Peace.